What is going on, guys? My name is EmptyKing, and welcome back to Super Mario RPG, the Starlite Worlds. I'm your host, EmptyKing, as I just said. This is a cool little fan-based game. If you forgot my explanation from the past episode, or maybe you're just watching the second episode first. Because you know what? YOLO, right? You only live once. Enjoy it while you can. Watch the second episode. I highly recommend it. Weird start to the video. Let's get going, though. So last episode, I was talking about skill versus strategy games. That's what I like to categorize games into, those two genres. I'm sure there's another genre I'm probably thinking about. Mobile games. That's probably another genre. That's me. But I think those are the two main ones. Skill being, real time. You got to do, the certain skill. You got to play it a certain way. Strategy is where it's all mental. You got to think about it. Most board games are strategy games. I would say that. Most real-time shooters, anything action-based, is a skill-based game. I'm more of a fan of strategy games. As I said, Hearthstone is one of my favorite games. Persona is one of my favorite games. Those are both strategy games. So my brother, Maddox, I don't know if you ever heard of him. I think he does his YouTube channel with me. I'm not 100% sure. He's very good at video games. He's no slacker when it comes to video games. And he always says I am way worse than him at video games. And I don't think that's 100% true. I am fairly bad at video. I mean, I'm not bad, but I'm like, in comparison to him, I'm bad. I'm probably like an average gamer, and he's an above average gamer. So I'm not like bad. But he just always rags on me, saying I'm a bad video game player. I think in terms of, we're just two different types of players. He's a heavily skill-based player. He still has a lot of strategy. I'll tell him that. His favorite game, he loves Pokemon. That's a huge strategy game. And he's probably better at me because he just pays attention more. But in comparison to each other, his skill level of playing video games is so much higher than mine. And I could probably match it if I tried really hard. But that's too much work, So if you press it, that enacts the first strike. I don't know why. That's kind of weird for me, personally. If you just press them, they just run right at you. They're like, oh! They get all scared and they just run right at you. I guess that's what it's trying to emulate. But yeah, he's a very skill-based player. I'm more of a strategy guy. I like thinking about my moves more compared to, I mean, there's some strategy to skill-based games, but, if you have a higher skill level, you don't have to worry about it. Yada, yada, yada. So this game's kind of interesting because it's a kind of a mixture of both. It's mostly strategy, but there is skill with the timed attacks here. So if you have no skill, I mean, you need skill to be able to beat this game, I think. If you miss all of these timed attacks, eventually you're going to be able to do timed blocks. I don't think you would have any chance of beating this game. Unless you are the most diligent person and you just grinded the shit out of this game, I don't think you'd be able to beat this game. So you do need some skill in this game. You don't really need a lot of it. It's not that hard to hold a button or press a button. I say that, and I'm probably going to miss this one right here. Okay, thank God. I thought I was going to miss it. If I would have missed that, that would have been really embarrassing. I mean, you really don't need that much skill, and I don't know. It's kind of cool. It's a strategy game with a little bit of skill. That's a cool little mixture. I'm sure there's other games like it. I can't really think any off the top of my head. A MOBA. Yeah, I think I said it in the last episode. A MOBA would be a good example. A lot of skill involved, a lot of strategy involved. That's a great example. Good job, Mitch. Very, very proud of you. So this opens the door way over there on the other quadrant. The other quadrant, I meant to say. So we'll walk there. We'll trot there as fast as we can. Yeah. So I don't know if I talked about. I can't. All these episodes are blurring together. I don't know which is which. Time out. Okay, that freaked me out. I thought there was someone in my house or something. I think it's all good. I think I have the doors locked. Alright, if I get murdered... If you're watching this video, I probably didn't get murdered. I probably uploaded it. Unless Matt uploaded this, like in my... it's my last memory of me. That'd be really sad. I don't want this to be the last thing... last thing people remind me of. Oh, Mitch, he'll always be remembered by Starlite World Episode 2. That's how he'll always be remembered. No, that'd be quite awful. So hopefully, if you're watching this, I'm not dead. It's good. I don't know yet, though. It could still happen. Just because you're watching it doesn't mean I don't know. I'm not 100% sure yet. It's not. I haven't edited it yet. I haven't uploaded yet. I'm scared. Yeah, so now we gotta fly these blocks just to make it more difficult, you know. But yeah, I don't know if I've talked about that. I talked about this in a bad episode or in this episode. I can't, or in the previous episode. It's all blurring together, you know. So I think I told you our new series, Mario Maker and Gravity Rush. But I also had an idea come to me in a heat vision. A fever dream, if you will. We were recording a bad episode of Mario Maker. We can't use the footage. The audio's too bad. Yes. Beautiful, Cammy. You're a goddess. It came to me in a dream. Not the right button. Come on. There you go. So there's this thing in March. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. It's like a basketball tournament. They do this bracket. It's really silly. No, it's pretty cool. I'm sure most people have heard about it. March Madness. Big event to determine the national championship of collegiate basketball. So, you know, I used to do brackets back in the day. I used to be sort of into sports. I'm not a big sports guy now that I graduated from high school and stopped playing sports. So I really don't care too much about sports, to be honest. So I was thinking, why don't we make it like a game? Why don't we do like a gaming version of the bracket system? 64 games. What's the best game? So in the actual in the March Madness bracket, there's 4 regions. So we have to have 4 different sections, 4 different regions of games, more or less. And the ones I came up with are, the first one will be shooters, even though I don't think a shooter is going to win, spoiler alert, because I'm going to be evaluating them. Shooters and miscellaneous, just anything else that doesn't fall in the other regions. That's going to be the weaker side of the bracket, for sure. Then the other one's going to be our RPGs, huge bracket there. It's gonna be hard to narrow down 16 top ones of those. We're gonna be doing series too, so it's not like every other Pokemon game, Persona 3 and 4 separate. No, it's gonna be like the series, or like the Final Fantasy series too. And then we're gonna do indie games. Indie games will have its own region, and then we'll have the other region being, oh shoot, what was it? Indie games, shooters, RPGs. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I whiffed. Oh boy, what was the other? What am I missing? Oh, there's a huge. Oh, retro games. That's what we're gonna do. Retro games. It's gonna have our own district. Anything I think anything made in the 90s. I think we were gonna say was retro. And then I don't know. We're gonna do a series that started in the 90s and still have games. Now, we'll think of something. And then we're gonna. I don't know when I'm gonna do this. Hopefully in March. It's the whole March Madness thing. Probably at least towards the end of March, if anything. Cammy, no! I need to start paying attention. Smash him. Punch him off the screen. Oh, that's not off the screen. So I'll make an interactive bracket with Construct 2. And then we'll make straw polls. Oh, I missed. We'll make straw polls for every match, and you get to pick who you want to win that game versus game. It'd be kind of cool because then we'll seed them based off our personal preference, and we'll see how our seedings go against other games. So I think it'll be quite fun. I think the top 8 and the top the final 4 is going to be really interesting. We're going to have to have some lengthy discussions on which game is truly better. Right now, in my biased opinion, I'm probably going to have the Persona series winning. I love that series to death. I haven't played any of the video games on the channel. I will probably do that. I would love to play one of the first ones on here. That'd be a lot of fun, I think. But maybe not. I don't know. But little spoilers. That might be the first. That might be the winner. I don't know what Max is gonna vote for. He might go more in the Pokemon series route. I know he's a huge Pokemon fan. He hasn't played a Pokemon game. I think I should tell him to play a Pokemon game for his individual series. You can maybe get Pokken. Maybe he'd play that. That's a lot of money though. I don't know if I want to do that. I'll find another game. He can play another fan base game of Pokemon. That'd be a good idea. Great idea, Mitch. I'm thinking while playing. Great. All right, we should probably heal up Cammy here. We're probably gonna have to end the episode off here. It's been a longer episode. Usually I shoot for like 11-12 minutes. But we're gonna have to end off the episode here. Thank you all so much for watching. Leave a comment below if you like this bracket system of games, the top 64 games fighting for the #1 spot. Leave a comment below. See if you'd ever participate. We'll probably put it on Reddit too, so other people can participate. Other than that, thank you all for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.